Well, I have to bring up too, because we talked a little about this before, about the last part of your documentary, which was Al Gore and George Bush. And now we're in an election year. It's all happening while it's happening.
Yeah.
How are you? Are you devoted? Are politics your life?
You know, it's funny because after I did that film, it's not funny. It's interesting. After I did that film, I became kind of obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Not obsessed with it, but like anybody, I was really interested in what was going on and reading as much as I could and taking in as much as I could. And I'm still like that in a way, but it is over. It is a lot now. I mean, there's so much coming at you all the time. I think a lot of people are feeling this way. Mm-hmm. You know, you're just tired because there's a lot coming at you all the time, and not a lot of it means anything. And I think that's just kind of true. I don't even think that's dangerous to say anymore. I just think that's kind of just, but you know what I mean?
People have made
I don't even think it like hurts anybody's feelings anymore to say that. You know what I mean? I think it's just true, you know? And so everyone I think is kind of waiting for something or someone to say something that hasn't been said yet, or that needs to be said, or that is going to go against what's obviously happening, which is just a lot of news. You know, a lot of stuff, a lot of words, a lot of talking, a lot of shows, a lot of, you know, there's a lot of stuff
that seemed to skirt the issue.
That doesn't that hasn't, you know, changed. You know, what I mean,
there's something you would want to see.
It's the same political. The same political games are being played now that were played last time.
Sure
nothing's changed in that way, so you kind of go like, well, if nothing's changed, then is anything going to change?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little bit of that, but I care. Yeah, I care deeply. I care deeply. I think that's why.
Is there an issue that is in your head that you would like to see change in?
The political discourse. Absolutely, the political process, the political discourse is just tiring. It's like you just don't believe anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't. I mean, it's hard to.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's a lot of smart, good-meaning people that are behind, you know, who are working for us in government. I know there are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've met some of them, and but when you see them or when it's on over the news or over the media, it's very hard to take people seriously after a while because nothing seems to land.
Do you see them acting, politicians?
I don't know. I probably, but
yeah.
The political, that. My thing, political, where you start to see something real happen, and I think it's been a long time since we've seen that in any consistent level. Yeah, once in a while we see something, you know, once in a while someone says something or comes up with something or writes something and we read it. But anybody who's in the high-profile environment or in the high-profile arena politically is part of a discourse that I think needs to change. Mm-hmm. I think everybody knows that. I don't think that's news, and I think that's would be at the top of my priority. Yeah.